Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your love and your support. It means the world to me. You guys are amazing and I appreciate you. We're going to be seeing what messages need to come through for you guys for the week ahead. See what messages need to come through for you. If this reading helps or resonates, definitely let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info is listed in the description box down below. And yeah, let's get into this. Let's start off with some Moonology cards because we do have the full moon in Virgo happening on the 4th to the 6th of March. I was about to say February. So just the end of next week. And I figured let's use some Moonology cards. It's been a minute since I brought this deck out on the channel. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. What's going on for my Capricorns for the week ahead? What's going on for Capricorn? Weekly messages, next 7 days. Oh my god, Virgo energy. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. I'm going to get you one more. We got this green color. And conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Luck is on your side. New moon in Saggy. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn. There is something wrapping up or concluding in this next week or so, probably around this full moon in Virgo, which we have the card coming out talking about full moon in Virgo. If you're a Capricorn rising, this should be transiting your 5th house, pretty sure, which is like your romance sector, creativity, self-expression. You definitely will be feeling things in the heart space. And again, we got this green kind of color coming out, and the heart chakra is green. So there's like this deep, loving, healing energy. Like you might just pour your heart out to someone, or someone might just pour their heart out to you. This is just really beautiful energy, and there's something about you guys really recognizing your self-worth and realizing and reminding yourself that you are more than enough. You are good enough. Who you are, how you show up, you are more than enough. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all together. You don't have to have it all figured out. You are good enough, and that's all that matters. Like, you are good enough. Now, when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to your plans for the future, endeavors, passions, even creativity wise, but you're wanting to like expand, or you're wanting to start a business or anything like that, it's like you do need to come with a plan, and this week is a great time for that. This week is a really good time for you guys to do some research, for you guys to get focused, get serious, talk to investors, really get a plan in motion, making a team, coming up with some sort of team, a schedule, really getting organized and looking at the facts and looking at what steps you need to take and how you're going to secure this. So there is some sort of conclusion that's within reach. There's something that's, wrapping up. A closure is I can't even speak. A cycle is coming to a close, an ending here. But then there's also something beginning, I feel. And that ties in with the bottom of the deck, which is luck is on your side, new moon in Sag. So this is about like expansion and building and going outwards, building on your dreams. So it's kind of like with the new moon in Pisces that we had a few weeks ago. That was, Pisces, very dreamy kind of energy, really about like your spirituality and your path, you're basically destined for. But then it's just like it was conjunct with Saturn, which Saturn's kind of like the I don't want to put it, bit of a party pooper, where it's like, oh yeah, those are your dreams. Well, that's not realistic. We need to have a plan so that it can actually happen. So it's like reality check. So it's like you have these dreams, you have these desires, you have these hopes for the future, whether it be in love, whether it be more personal or some sort of like creative endeavor or like children related or things like that. But it's like you do need to have a solid plan. Like for those who are like, yeah, I want to have fucking babies. I want to have babies. I want to have children. I want to get married. It's like, if you're thinking about bringing children into the world, it's like, are you secure for that? Do you have a steady job, or you have steady income? Do you have support? Or do you have family? Are you gonna how are you gonna do this? Like, what's the plan? Can you wing it? Yeah, but would that be the best? I'm seeing no, not in these cards. I don't think this is something you should just wing. There should be no winging here. Spirit is really saying that whatever you're thinking about doing or starting or trying to move towards this next month throughout March, but this is your weekly, you do need to have some sort of plan. You do need to have some sort of structure. You do need to have some sort of like step-by-step kind of rule book to follow through. Not that you have to follow it exact or 100%, but that will be like, you need like a backbone, or you need like you need to have some sort of like, I'm getting like a flow chart. I'm getting a flow chart. Like we go do this, then it leads to this step, which then leads to this, and like just staying on top of it. So however that applies for you, we'll leave that there. Let's move on to some animal cards for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this week ahead. What do they need to know or be aware of? Show me clearly what are the messages for Capricorn for this next week, the next 7 days. All right, see, we have the wolf. This is all about leveling up. This is leadership. There's something about leadership that's very important here. You are stepping into a role of becoming a leader, or you are a leader, and things are, you know, testing your patience. Definitely this week ahead, you may have your patience tested, or it's like you're needing to really stand strong or be brave, or like, you know, it's like you're the leader of a pack, or you're dealing with someone who's embodying this energy. This can be someone who is an entrepreneur, a business owner, or someone of high position or high level, high ranking. What's going on for Capricorn for this week ahead? We have the turtle. Yeah, that's more of this teacher, leader energy, and also the owl and the beaver, and also the black egg. Oh my god, they gave me so many cards. Black egg, crocodile, owl. I heard spiritual advisor. So some of you, you're a spiritual advisor, like you're like some kind of like life coach. That's for someone out there. Or it's like what you do inspires other people. Something about what you say or how you communicate your ideas to others, how you're able to, like, a good leader is someone who's able to really speak up and communicate and get along with people. That's like a good leader. Those are good attributes to have in a leadership role. And there is this kind of like educational or teaching vibe that's coming through here with the turtle. And the turtle and the crocodile actually coming out together. This is the vibe where it's like you do need to slow down, or basically it's like, again, the plan that you're securing, the plan that you are coming up with, it does need to like double, triple check, and don't rush. With these two cards coming out, it's like slow down, slow and steady wins the race. You do not want to fuck up the foundation, right? Because if you mess up the foundation, it is doomed. If there's no foundation, or if there's not the right support, it's all going to come crumbling down. Everyone's aware of the tower, right? Why is the tower crumbling? Because the foundation, the support, the structure isn't there. So make sure that whatever this is, whether this is your own personal goals, a relationship, money, I don't care how this applies, make sure that you have taken your time and you've planned accordingly, and you know what steps you're taking so that this can be the smoothest, right? That like butter, you know, so it can be the easiest, smoothest, you just glide through, no hassle, no hang up, no, you know, none of that. So that can, and that's what you're working on. You are working on that kind of goal. You're working on that plan, and it is happening here with the owl. Owl does talk about, you know, gifts coming in, rewards, blessings, things happening that are just like perfect sequence of events, or perfect timing, or right place, right time. And so it's like you are working on, there's like this co-creating with the universe or the divine, or just like you're really in this powerful manifesting mode, and you're very clear and like direct with what it is that you're looking for or searching for, or like whatever your intentions are. You're very open about it. You're not like keeping this a secret. You're being just very direct, or you're needing to be direct this week. Direct with the people that are around you, working with, you know. And then there's also something about you needing a break. There is the vibe where it's like you have been taking on a lot of pressure and responsibilities and obligations, and with the crocodile coming out here for you, Capricorn, this week ahead, by the end of the week, you're probably feeling exhausted, or probably feeling a bit burnt out, maybe a little bit doubtful, or a little bit tired, a little bit like little patience. So that's a huge sign that you will need to take time out to rest. Like really, like if you can like prioritize your rest, or like have like a couple days off, like the weekend or whatever, like really just scheduling some me time, some solo time, some space where you can just like reground, reconnect, okay? Because you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot on your plate, and at times it can feel overwhelming, or just like you have all these to-do tasks, and you're like, I gotta do this later, I gotta do this later, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, and just like, it can feel overwhelming at times. So definitely just like, I'm not feeling this deck, I'm gonna use this deck. Definitely just make sure that you're staying on top of things, you're staying organized, and don't bite off more than you can chew, right? Some of you, it's like, you think that you take on way too much, and you say yes to every single person. It's like, you gotta maybe like stop that, or say no a few times, or like, I don't know, whatever. Let's get the specifics. What's going on for Capricorn for this week ahead? 9 of Pentacles coming out. Literally, this card in this deck is all about self-care, nurturing, healing, rest, recuperation, grounding, some solo time, really investing in yourself, and you know, making sure that you feel good enough, that you are your best self, that you feel empowered and in your control. What do we have here? Oh no, that's way too many cards, Spirit. Let me get some like less cards, like a couple cards, please. Thank you. Star reversed. Aquarius energy. Hangman. What's going on for Capricorn for the week ahead? 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands reversed, popping out. That kind of fell here, so I'm going to keep that there. This is something you have doubt on, or you're having doubts about, or there's like an ending even taking place for some of you. Something that you just don't feel is worth fighting for, or you're not seeing the value, or keeping something around, or keeping something in your environment. What's going on for Capricorn? Oh shit. Okay. I'm feeling like there's a little bit of gossip here with this 3 of Cups. It fell on top of the Star reverse, so I feel like there's something about like people talking or discussing something. There's like something important being discussed here. What to do, what is the right move, how to handle a situation. So you might be seeking out advice from friends or partners, or people that like advisors, or people that you respect, or people that you trusted opinions, because it appears here the Star reverse, there's a situation where you're having doubts, or you're not seeing progress, or you're not seeing something succeed, or you know, you're trying to be practical about some sort of dream here, about some sort of goal, and you know that you're worthy, you know that you're good enough, but it's like there's something else that's like delaying or affecting this momentum or this growth, or like there's something here that needs to change, and there's like some doubt about how things have been going, or you're just, if things continue to keep going the way they have been, you know that this dream is a lost cause. Basically, it's just gonna stay a dream, or it's gonna go, just it's gonna be flushed down the toilet. It's gonna be a waste of time and energy if you continue to keep going down this path, or doing something a specific way, or like something has to change about the circumstance, or you gotta make some, I feel like you're calling the shots here, or you're gonna be making some sort of like, you're gonna be taking like leadership or control over a situation, and like turning things around before it's too late, basically, because you know that if you continue to keep doing something or tolerating something, or like however this applies, something though about this situation, it's not going good, or it's like it's doing more damage, or you know, it's just it's not working, and you know that, and you've probably given it many chances, and you tried and maybe made some excuses, but it just kept doing more damage than good. And so you might be like I said, you're seeking out advice, or you're getting other people's opinions of like, what should I do, or how should I handle this situation in the most fairest way. And so we have the Page of Cups and Justice out here. So this is like you finding a way, and this is now bringing up communication or some form of expression. important conversation where this is like, it's coming from the heart. This is coming from the heart. You've been reflecting on how to handle this or what to say, or again, what the right thing, doing what's right, doing the right thing. Because there is something that's like, there's some sort of like toxicity. The devil can be representing like a toxic person, someone who has a lot of problems, someone who is self-destructive, someone who is self-sabotaging, or it's just like dead weight. Like it just feels like there's something about a situation that's dragging you down or holding you back or slowing things down, slowing down the process. And it's just like, this is a situation, Capricorn, that you're needing to be honest about here with the black egg. This is like no time for BS, no time to sugarcoat. Like, yeah, but yet you're trying to do what's right, or you're trying to look at this from another angle so that you don't want to like step on anybody's toes or like cause pain or, you know, ruin people's lives. Like, I don't even know how this might fit your situation, because I'm like, it's like mixed. Like we got relationship stuff, we got work stuff, so take it how if this is your situation, you don't know how to apply, but you're trying not to like be the bad guy, but like at the same time you can't keep yourself in this situation any longer. So you know you got to make this choice, or you got to make this change, or you got to call it quits or end something. There's something about an ending there, right? Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So this might be regarding something that occurred or started around October, November of 2022. Like the previous eclipse season, which was in Scorpio and Aries, right? We had eclipse season back in Aries, Scorpio season. So that was like late October, beginning of November, first half or second half of whatever the fuck, what am I saying? You get the gist. All right, so November times late October, Halloween vibes type shit. So this might be tying into that kind of timeline for some of you, and it's closing out very soon. This is your weekly reading, but I'm kind of feeling this might be playing out for a few weeks, or like by the end of the month, or even heading into April. This is supposed to be your weekly reading, dude, but that's like, I'm just trying to be flexible, right? Time is fluid. Whenever you come across this reading, this might resonate more a few weeks from now. Just saying. But yeah, so it's like you're reflecting on how to handle this situation. What's the right thing to do? How do I maturely handle this, or professionally handle this? And you're trying to do it in a gentle way here with the Page of Cups. Again, you're not trying to be a douche. You're not trying to be like an asshole here. But ultimately, you do have to do what's right for you. And with justice coming out here, you're going to have to make a head over heart decision. Or it's like you gotta be practical here, right? Again, there's this need for you to be practical and honest and like just cut to the chase. Okay, let's do a little bit of clarifying here. Let's look into the Hangman. Yeah, not justice. Fuck. The Hangman, Pisces energy. We also have Aquarius and Libra. All right, time of the Hangman for Capricorn for this week ahead. Show me clearly. King of Pentacles. So again, this might be about your work or someone that you're working with, or your money, material world type shit. Hangman for, and the King of Pentacles is normally like leader energy, leader vibes. Someone of high authority, high status, or importance. This is a very important person, or has a very important role here, shoes to fill. Time of the Hangman for Capricorn for this week ahead. Why is the Hangman here? Like there's a situation where okay, Three of Cups reversed. There's a situation where you feel like you feel like your hands are tied. You're left with no other choice, or you're left with no other decision, and you're unhappy about this situation. You're unhappy about the circumstance here. Three of Cups reversed. Yeah. There's this disappointment. There's definitely, something about this feels disheartening or like a letdown. And yet you know that there's nothing you can do to change this, or change the outcome, or change, if it's a person, you can't change this person. Oh shit! The card that came out with this card flipped itself. Oh, Chariot. Okay, look at this. 8 of Wands and the Chariot. So there's something about like movement, news, coming in, about some sort of action that needs to be taken. Or so this is the Hangman. It's like, what are you reflecting on? You're trying to think about what action are you taking next? How are you going to handle this? What are you going to say? And how are things going to be moving forwards? So you're thinking about this practical plan, and you're thinking about the end goal. You're working backwards, and so this is like you're making, like, feels like it's a chess move. Like, again, it's very calculated. You've been calculating your moves or the steps you're taking. And there's, even though you're confident about this, you're unhappy about this, right? This Three of Cups reverse, you're unhappy about this. Like, you're disappointed this has to be done, but you know it must be done. Like, you're obligated to this, or you know, like, this is what's going to be the best in the long run. All right, let's take a look into justice. So what is the right thing for Capricorn to do? Tell me justice for Capricorn in this next week, the next 7 days. Tell me justice for Capricorn for this week ahead. What's the right thing to do? Hierophant. Stick to your values. Stick to tradition. Stick to what matters. Stick to the books. Stick to the plan. Stick to the freaking plan, dude. No bending the rules for anybody or anything. Spirit's saying the right thing for you to do is to stick to the tradition, or to do what's right. No breaking the law or the rules, or, you know, that kind of vibe. This is Taurus energy. We also have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is you saying, like, sorry, I don't make the rules. This is just how it goes. Sorry, it's not personal. It's just business. Sorry, it's not personal. It's just, right? This is you holding up to the values and the beliefs, like, even like in the court of justice, right? Like, for some, you might even be dealing with like legal matters, right? Justice can talk about that. It's like, yeah, doing what's right, doing what's fair, doing what's, yeah, I don't have anything else to add to that. Anything else about justice? Someone might view you as being harsh or cold or mean. You don't care. Yeah, because you're walking away or leaving behind. Or again, it's like, this is action that you're taking. And the action that you're taking is you sticking true to your values, or like rules and regulations. It feels like that. Something like that. Tell me justice for Capricorn for the week ahead. Tell me about justice for Capricorn. This might be around the full moon in Virgo, right? Like I said, we had that card come out for you. Prince of Pentacles at the bottom. Emperor, Two of Pentacles. Okay, it's because, you know, now it's kind of going in circles, so I'm going to wrap up your reading after this message. But again, you've been weighing out your options. You've been reflecting. How do I handle this? What's the right thing to do? Balls in your court. Emperor energy, Aries as well, coming out. So it's like balls in your court. It's up to you. How are you going to handle this situation? Well, you're not going to rush into this. You're going to take your time. You're going to think about it. You're going to really observe, pay very close attention. But deep down, you know, something's got to go, or you got to leave, or you got to let this go, or you got to cut this out, or you have to stick to your values or the tradition, or, you know, the traditional route, the traditional path. That's what has to be done here. And that's it. That's final. It's final verdicts. That's the vibe for you, Capricorn, for this week ahead. It feels, yeah, like, again, I'm feeling very much like this Judge Judy, like, give me the hammer. I'm going to, like, hit the table, like, verdict has been made. I can't remember, someone else had that message, but I can't remember who. I don't remember who it was. And I remember I was thinking I was going to title a reading like that, and now I don't even remember whose reading that was, and I probably already uploaded it. But yeah, it's like there's a final verdict being made, and it's very, very crucial. It's a game changer, though. It is a little uncomfy, but it's necessary, and it's like you're left with no other choice. Like, this has to happen. This has to happen. So, you got to be a little bit cold. You got to be a little bit cold. You got to be a little bit more detached. Then that's what you got to do. But you have to be practical here. And that's what you're doing. So, hang in there, Capricorn. Take it easy. Stay grounded. Be kind to yourself. I'm sending you so much love your way. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your love and support. I appreciate you guys. Leave a like. Comment down below, subscribe, and if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below, okay? Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!